due to him getting up motivated me to put in more work than what I expected to put in. Iron sharpens iron, folks. As man sharpens man. Good morning, folks, and happy Monday. You know, I can't lie to y'all. I can't lie. I almost skipped the day. Someone stayed up entirely too late to play video games. I'm not going to say who. Could have been me. But someone stayed up too late playing video games last night and really did not want to get up this morning. But we've gotten up. And we're up in spectacular timing and out the door and spectacular timing to go get better today than we were yesterday. But oh, is it feeling like a freaking Monday. Tired, groggy, unmotivated, really wanting to be lazy. But I have fought to get myself out of bed. I fought to eat my breakfast. And then I sat back down, and I started playing with the dog, and I was like, you know, this is a good day to just stay home and hang out with the pup. I feel like it's a great day just to stay home and hang out with the dog, to hang out with JB. And then eventually, I talked some sense into myself, and, well, here we are, out the door. We may not come back this afternoon, but we're at least going to go get our morning work in. So let's hit the road. Let's go get better today than we were yesterday. But first, getting in better shape today than we were yesterday. And then we can come back home and take a big fat nap. So let's go do that first, and then the nap time awaits me. Then I've earned the nap, and the nap will feel better. Goodness freaking gracious, folks. Traffic was an absolute nightmare this morning. Gosh. But good news is, I called the homie. I was like, hey, bro, you should come to morning practice. What are you doing? He's like, I'm sleeping. I was like, you working today? He's like, no, I'm off today. I'm like, so you're going to come to morning practice? He's like, yeah, bro, I'll get up and come to morning practice. So, I don't know if he's coming to jiu-jitsu. I don't know if he wants me to run next door to crack pads. I told him just call me when he gets done. I'll turn my ringer on when he gets here, and we'll play it from there. But either way, I got someone to hold pads for me right after jitz. It's a hell of a day for someone who didn't want to get up today. Look where we are. We motivated someone else to get out of bed. We're doing good deeds. But we are pulling in a little bit later than what I wanted to. A little bit, I can't lie. But we'll go still run. We'll still get no knockout this run. We'll still go get in better shape today than we were yesterday. And we'll go get better today than we were yesterday. Double time, you know what I mean? I'll get some jits in, and then I'll go next door and crack some pads, and then we'll get out of here. So it's all good. Even though we got here a little late, we'll still make the best out of today. We're still going to get better today than we were yesterday, and we still get to go knock out a run to warm us up. So seems like everything worked out. Now, if we can just keep this energy all the way through for the next, 4 hours, we will be okay. And nap is in our future. I feel it. But let's go knock out this run, folks. Let's go get in better shape today than we were freaking yesterday. Well, we indeed had enough time to get enough of a run in to get a nice warm up in, blow out our lungs. Now let's head in. Let's go get better today than we were yesterday. And I guess the bro, he decided to come to jits and hold pads for me. What a nice guy. Let's get in here and do our thing. Get better today than we were yesterday. Well, jits went great. We're dead tired, but I run next door, and all the homies over here cracking pads and sparring. They got me hyped up. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna put some more work in. So let's get in here and slip some 16-ounce gloves flying at our head and punch our homies. Sheesh. Sheesh, as someone who did not want to get out of bed this morning, we absolutely killed it this morning. Killed it. Ah, that was a good one. A great one. A spectacular one. Now, I guess let's see if the Jits guys are still over there. If they're not, I'm gonna ride over to my buddy's house, shower up, and then we're gonna head home and possibly get us a nap in before the kids' class. I have no freaking idea, but sheesh. Pad rounds, a lot of grappling rounds, and then some sparring rounds. We are fatigued. Let's clean up and get out of here. Yeah, my Jits folks are gone, so I'm just gonna run over to my buddy's house. I'm gonna shower there, and then I'm going to head home. And hopefully we get home in enough time to get a little nap in, but it does not appear to be like we will. That was a lot of work, folks. I have like quite literally never went from Jits in the morning to striking in the morning. That was a nice little challenge for me today. That was a nice little challenge. Let's run to the buddy's house, let's shower up, and then let's get home. Hopefully we can get a little reset in before having to go get these kids better today than they were yesterday. If not, it'll be all okay. Let's hit the road. But 5 hours in and not half bad, but he's waiting on me, so let me stop yapping and start heading towards him so that I can get to his house. I can clean up, because as you see, I'm greasy. I mean, I did an hour worth of rolls, 30 plus minutes worth of extra drilling after practice, then like 20 minutes of bad positions with someone, and plus our hour and a half of drilling this morning. We were fatigued before we even went over there, like extremely fatigued. And then we go over there, and then we get more fatigued. These guys are cracking pads, and then they wanted to spar after. And I was like, brother, I ain't got it in me. And then I pulled it out of me. Check it. For someone who did not want to get up this morning, this is some good work. See, this is the prime example of why you always push through and persevere, because you never know. You never know. You may just get 5 hours better just by winning the first part of the day, by getting there. So yeah, let's go head to Buddy's house, let's clean up, and then let's get home. We are pulling into the homie spot, so let's run in here, let's clean up as quickly as we can, and then let's hit the road so that we can go get these kids better today than they were yesterday. A huge flipping shout out to my dude for letting me clean up, because now I feel a million times better. Oof, let's hit the road, let's get home so that we can maybe get a little reset in before having to go get the kids better today than they were yesterday. I so did not think I'd even make it through Jits this morning. Barely thought I'd make it through drilling. And then look at us. Look at us. We got through drilling. We got an abundance amount of rounds in. Then we went and sparred and got an abundance amount of rounds in. Then we drilled some more. And then we did some pad work. And we did it all. We did it all. Later may suck, but at least we got the now done. Now we just got to make that battle again of getting back up here. That's it. Half the battle is literally just showing up. I know we've talked about that before, but it is very true, as you see. But let me get my butt home, because I know traffic is about to be hail, my friends. Hail. Straight hail. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can get a little reset in. Just a little one. We don't need a big one. Just a little one. And then we can get up and go get better today. Or go get the kids better today than they were yesterday. And then myself yet again. Ooh, folks, that ride was no fun, but we did make it here in enough time to get us like a 45-minute reset in before having to go get these kids better today than we were yesterday. So I can't, or they were yesterday, not we. They were yesterday. So I can't really complain too much. Can't complain too much at all. At least we get a little reset in, so not half bad. Not half bad at all. I'm gonna go enjoy my reset, and I will catch y'all back here in 45 minutes, because that's exactly the amount of time we have until we have to head right back out the door. So today was a good day of training, and luckily the sleepiness didn't kick in until about 30ish, 40ish, 20ish minutes ago. I'm sorry, been on the road for like an hour, so That would mean it was only 20 minutes into my ride that it kicked in now. It was a good bit. It was a good bit. Once we'd gotten into our town, it started to seep in, and I was like, gosh darn, I just want to be out of the car. Also, I started sweating about that time because our AC sucks again. But let's get inside and enjoy this reset. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I hadn't moved yet. Now that the blood is no longer flowing, our bodies are tight. Yeah, we need this reset. Let's go in, let's enjoy it, and then let's go fight to make it back. And surprisingly, we made it back up after our reset. We got to close our eyes for a few minutes, so we should be all good to go get these kids better today than they were yesterday, and then go get ourselves better today than we were yesterday. Well, surprisingly, we made absolutely spectacular timing, even with being absolutely freaking zapped. Like, let me tell you folks, my legs are so freaking sore. My arms are so freaking, my whole, literally from my hair down to my toes are sore, and I don't even get sore that quickly after a workout. So we're gonna be in some pain tomorrow, but we'll be good. We'll be good. We make it through today. We will worry about tomorrow when tomorrow arrives. But today we're going to, I guess, honestly just flip back around to what we worked on Wednesday, because we gotta, there's probably like one or two who are here on Wednesday who will be here today, so they can kind of help out the others who weren't here on Wednesday. But it's just two different crowds. So on Wednesday we worked on circling around the back from the snap down that we are working. When we have our inside ties, we have an opponent who's pushing into us. We're battling for inside ties. We won the battle. We snap them down, right? And what do we do next? Well, we could cow catch her, run to the back and catch it, take the pin, or we can circle around the back and Henzo roll, or sit into a chair sit. We're starting with the chair sit because it's much easier to comprehend, and once we get them to understand sitting and getting their hooks in and getting to a C-bow grip, then we'll get into the Henzo roll. Because it's not like it's super complicated, but it does take a little bit more pizzazz, I guess you could say. There's more moving parts. I mean, you're rolling over someone and making them roll with you, and then you have to put your hooks in and secure a choke. While I'm really good at it, and I'm pretty good at making people understand it, there's steps before I just go, hey, let me throw you to the sharks, you know, to the wolves. No, I'm not gonna do that. So let's get in here, let's get this chair set good, let me get them putting their hooks in good, and we will go from there. Probably on Wednesday we'll work that Henzo roll. Kids class went phenomenal. We went a little bit over, but it's all good. It's all good. The kids were having fun. We were playing a little game where they got to stay on one leg and see if they could foot sweep each other, and they were having a blast doing it. So I wasn't gonna say, hey, I gotta leave, get out of here. So I guess let's hit the road. Everyone ended up getting the chair sit just fine, so we can move on to the Henzo roll on Wednesday, which is the fun thing, which is gonna be difficult for someone to understand, but it's okay. That's the point of the sport. I give them easy techniques over and over and over again, there will be no growth. So Henzo roll, it is on Wednesday. Let's get to practice. Let's go get better today than we were yesterday yet again, and give the last little bit of what my body has. As expected, we are a little late, but we really aren't that late. I mean, Ty just started. We knew we were gonna miss boxing, so let's park and let's get better today than we were yesterday. The door's open again. Goodness gracious, this is just a jolly good day. Well, we survived. We did it. We completed it. Pad work, spars, wall wrestling, more spars, then more pad work, then some more jitz rounds, and now we're getting out of here whole lot later than what we want. I guess it's not a whole lot. We're 15 minutes later than what I wanted. I mean, that's not half bad for me. Not half bad at all. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Staying 15 minutes past what I said I was going to. It's not half bad. Not half bad at all. It's pretty good timing. But I am like nauseously hungry right now, folks. So we're gonna go grab some kava when we get home. We may play some games. I may pass the heck out. I have no idea. As of right now, we're gonna play games. Maybe. We playing games? We're gonna get a dumb into Lulu? That shit was fun. Yeah, you might like it. You're a good person. You'll be on their team, and then he'll bring them to me, and then I'll. Yeah, that's what we do. But yeah, let's get this kava because I am starving. All right, let's go slam this kava and let's get home. That kava, as always, was absolutely freaking amazing. But folks, I'm still freaking baffled by the fact that we just survived that day. I really didn't think we would. I don't know how I did it. Mind you, we're running off of like 4 hours of sleep. It took me forever to edit the video last night and get it posted because the only thing we did was play video games. So since the only thing we did was play video games, I had to sit there and go through all the video game gameplay that was worthwhile, and then my phone crashed while doing it, so I lost all of it. Then I had to redo it all again. So yeah, I got to bed about 4:30 in the morning. And we're back up by 8:30. And then we did all this. We trained more than we freaking slept. So if I do make it to the house and we get on the games, I will be thoroughly impressed yet again. I really want to. Delula is calling my name. It's calling my name, and JB's got to try. Oh wait, it's only during the weekends. Oh, dang, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. We may still play some Blitz. We may dive into another world, and we may dive into the bed. Who knows? I guess time will only tell. And we have made it home after freaking surprising ourselves with a incredibly hard day. An unexpectedly hard day. I thought we were gonna go to practice. We were gonna roll for like, you know, our traditional 10 rounds and then go home, and then I honestly thought I was gonna like kind of BS the round. I was gonna be able to play some guard, and that's not what happened. We ended up going balls to the wall for all 10 rounds. Then did some more. Then some more. And some more. Then at that point, we were already deep enough. We were already so deep into it. I was like, you know what? Screw it. This might as well be one of the hardest days I ever have in my life. And that's what we did. This may have been one of the hardest training sessions, hardest training days of my freaking life. But we survived. We survived it. May have been one of the hardest, but we survived. Every now and then, folks, you got to surprise yourself. Because I promise you, I am most definitely impressed with myself. I'm proud of myself. That's all I can really say. I'm proud of myself. And I don't usually say that after a day of training. But today, I can genuinely say I am proud. I can go inside and I can smile and look in the mirror and go, you did that. You're going to feel it the rest of the week, but you did that. You, BillyGoat, you did it. And that, my friends, that makes me proud. But before we run out of time, let's take our butts inside. Folks, sometimes you're going to have to be a little tough. Today, we had to be a little tough. And we proved our toughness to ourselves. I guess that's all you can really say. Push yourselves as hard as you possibly can. I mean, obviously, whatever avenue it is, you don't have to like freaking go balls to the wall and freaking grapple for 6 hours, strike for 4 hours. You know, you ain't got to do all that. You can just, you know, whatever it is your niche is, give it 110%. Sometimes, just like today, you'll lead by example. We hit the homie up. I was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, in bed. I'm like, okay, well, come to jitz. And he came to jitz. Then he went and held pads for me. Then we ended up sparring. And yeah, due to him getting up motivated me to put in more work than what I expected to put in. Iron sharpens iron, folks. As man sharpens man. It says it in the Bible for a reason. Perfect example today. If homie wouldn't have answered, I probably would have been lazy today. Half-assing it. Just making it through the day. But because he answered, I was like, you know what? Iron sharpens iron. As man sharpens man. Let's push each other as hard as we can today. And we did that. And I'm proud of us. Now, let's go inside and let's wind it down with a little bit of gameplay. So I hope to see y'all there. And until then, good night, folks. And BillyGoat freaking loves y'all.